This episode brought to you by farming. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 99 of Perpetual Farming Backlog. I'm your host, Farmer Aqua, and joining me, like always, is our capybara wrangler, Dalit.
Yep, I brought my hoe.
And our pizza cultivator, Leek.
I brought my coffee.
I mean, you're gonna need that
Together
at 4
we
o'clock in the
form
morning.
half of a functioning farmer.
Yeah. It's been a week, or been 2 weeks technically, I guess. A lot has happened in these 2 weeks. We've had a whole ass TGS.
Oof.
It's back, baby. I mean, in physical form.
Yeah. Man, there's just so much. I'll go ahead and spoil a few things. There's a lot of demos that came out, and by a lot of demos, I mean at least 3 that I played. 4. I forgot about one, Dalit. 4 demos.
Goodness.
I played 4 demos. I played 4 demos this week. All right. The one I forgot about, Harvestella. I played that demo.
Bloody hell! Completely forgot completely skipped out on my brain.
Getting that on PC. That game's fun.
All
right.
Hey, did you include the demos that will be out soon?
What
demos October Street Fighter 6 demo.
Oh.
Well,
is that a beta?
It's complicated. It's it's a beta, but it's a closed beta. So yeah, you need to have applied for it. So we'll see if your boy gets in, because your boy did.
Oh, good, clever. No, I didn't. It looks so fucking good, though.
It looks so. We'll get there. we'll get there. Oh, we could talk about that. I want to. I definitely want to.
Harvestella's nice. Definitely not getting it on Switch, because let me tell you what, that game runs like ass.
Unfortunate.
Definitely like 15 frames.
Super unfortunate, actually.
Especially for like an kind of action-ish game. There's action combat in it. I mean, it's Square Enix's Rune Factory, so anything that you find in Rune Factory, you pretty much find in here. The main I guess heroine that isn't yourself if you don't choose a female, has a fat ass, and they knew what they were doing when they made her.
I wasn't ready for it. You blindsided me.
So that's nice.
Got peach bombed by Harvestella.
Yeah. So like, I mean, like I said, anything you find in Rune Factory, you'll find in here. Like there's farming, there's combat, there's renovating like your place or whatever. I didn't do any of the renovating, but apparently you can make.
There's romance.
There is romance.
So a Stardew connoisseur like myself will enjoy
this.
Yes. I see.
But, hey, League, you're eating good this week. You know how many fucking Stardew Valley-esque fucking games got announced and shown this week? So many fucking games. The big thing about actually the most important thing about Harvestella, all right, was when me and Dee first loaded it up and created our character. They literally they 2D render the exact character you make.
Well, all right.
Oh, wow.
So, 2 things. 1, really good, Square, very good. You love to see it. 2, we're using very kind words. Render, I mean, I guess you're right, but what they have are several pre-established pictures, or at least pre-established parts, of a picture that they can swap in and out.
Yeah.
However, it is nice to be seen.
Yeah. So like I made a character. I made a female that had blue hair, pale skin, and etc. And it 2D rendered my exact choices of it. It shows.
Whoa! You didn't make Vice?
No, he made Aqua.
No, I made Aqua. I made Aqua. I bounced back and forth. There was a side ponytail. It was like a back ponytail. So I was like,
okay.
Another really important thing, because Square Enix has been on the ball with this, like fucking for like almost any game that they allow you to choose it lately. Male, female, non-binary. So they throw that in there.
Very kind.
Feminine, masculine, non-binary. Yes.
Yeah. And you're and even if you pick like the female body, you can choose the male voice.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
So.
Full Saints Row. Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Temtem does this as well, actually.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember. It's been a while. Fair enough. It's just a good look all around then.
No, it's good. It just gives you more options.
Correct.
And you can mix and match as you please. So.
Sweet.
It's great.
I don't know if you have to do this in Rune Factory. I don't know if you have to keep filling up your water jug, but you don't have to do this in Harvestella. You literally just have an infinite fucking spewing of water.
It's not realistic, but I don't care. I hate running back and forth to get water.
Actually, because I watched Coded play the most recent Rune Factory. No, you do have to keep filling up your jug because he was using it to attack. He was using his fucking water pail to attack.
Oh my goodness, he was.
And he was running out of water or whatever. So yeah, you have to fill up your water in that. You don't have to do it in Harvestella. So that's really nice. The story is, so there's a story. There's one thing. There's an actual whole ass story there. And it's all right. It's about what you probably expect from, at least from a demo bit of like the beginning of the story. By the way, if you played this on Switch or whatever and you got through, however, I think you were able to do 15 days. Or complete up to the end of chapter 2. That carries over into the save file for the actual game. So that's cool.
That is good. What platforms is it available on?
Switch and PC, and I think maybe PlayStation. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I know Switch and PC.
Okay, is it Steam PC?
Yeah, Steam PC. Yeah. And
okay.
It is not coming out for PlayStation. It is coming out for Nintendo Switch and Microsoft Windows.
All right, so yeah, but it's on Steam. So on Steam, comes out November 4th. So it's pretty good. I mean, honestly, if you like stuff like Rune Factory or any honestly farming simulator period, I definitely recommend it. I probably am going to pick it up because it seemed pretty fun.
I definitely say if I were to play a farm sim, this seems like the one that I'd gravitate towards.
Oh, and you have jobs. You have jobs as well. Like not like jobs like you have a job or something like that. But I'm talking about like class jobs, like a fighter, a mage, and all that crap. So you're able to swap the fly, and the combat's a little stiff. But I'm sure it probably opens up a little bit more later on down. This is just a demo. Demo number 2, Valkyrie Elysium, which both Dalit and myself have played.
Oh yeah.
I am stunned at how good this game is, or how good this demo was. I did not expect them to make a almost decent DMC ripoff. And they did a pretty good job.
Yes, there are a lot of aspects about this game that have completely changed to just a traditional character action game, which is very nice. I find the old system, if they wanted to be faithful to it, may not have gone over amazingly well with people. Might have felt a little dated. I still would have played it. But this did feel very good. I was surprised at how smooth it felt,
Mm-hmm.
and I was surprised at how much. Honestly, I was surprised at how much content there was in this demo.
This demo's long as fuck. I think I put like 4.5 hours on this demo.
I have no idea how long I've put it. I genuinely just completely lost track of time. I was just absolutely exploring, getting all but one of the blooms. Oh, where are you?
Yeah, I'm missing 3. So.
And yeah, no, just tried to get as much as I could because I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up. And oh boy, this demo did a demo's job. I'm super jazzed about this game.
Runs at a very good stable frame rate,
Sure does.
which is 60. The most criminal thing about this game was the piss poor fucking trailers that they had before this demo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They did this game no favors.
Because this game looked like I wouldn't say it looked like shit, but it didn't look that good. In the trailers. But as soon as you load up the demo and start getting into the cutscenes and actually playing, it's shocking how different it is.
Yeah, the trailers definitely left me worried. And the demo did, like I said, it did exactly what the demo needed to do. It allayed all of my fears. The tutorial was great. Actually, the tutorial was a great vertical slice of what to expect later on. So, if the game only has more fun things to give to me after that, I am here for it.
That's good. That's good.
I still don't know which Valkyrie I am.
Yeah, I don't. I like you were stating that this could possibly be a reboot.
Yeah, I was like, is this a reboot? Am I just Lenneth again? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm not Silmeria. This certainly isn't Rist.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what Valkyrie you're supposed to fight later on. There's a trailer that showed a lot of shit in this game. There's a trailer that came out with this demo. It showed, honestly, in pure Square Enix fashion, showed way too much.
Well, fortunately for me, I have the memory of a goldfish. However, I will say, if you mean that pretty caramel Valkyrie, that is Rist. That is almost certainly Rist.
Just waiting to see Freya.
To be fair, this was supposed to be her game. Pity about that.
Rist?
Yeah, I mean, from what we understood, it just seemed like it was going to be her turn, and then new person, or presumably new person.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed this, and like when I was playing this, I was thinking in my head, I was like, okay, I'm now less worried about Star Ocean, because if this game looks like feels this way, then I know that there are probably some people in quality check at Square that are probably now not letting shitty games go through.
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
And we'll talk about that in a minute. Next demo. By the way, you get this demo on you get Valkyrie Elysium demo, you can transfer it over into the main game because it's literally just the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
So, next demo, one I didn't actually complete. Wo Long. Yeah. That game is definitely made by the same people that made Neo, but they definitely changed a lot of things.
Oh, okay.
So I have heard that this is to Neo what Sekiro was to the Dark Souls series.
It kind of feels like it, yeah.
Okay. First of all, jump button. Heck yeah.
Jump.
So verticality.
Jump.
Yeah, and like there's a pseudo stamina system, kind of.
Oh,
it's weird because so here's how this stamina system works. You can just continuously keep attacking. You don't have stamina in the form of
exactly.
I'm gonna run out of it if I keep attacking.
Is it running and rolling?
No, there is running and rolling. This game
but okay.
wants you to attack. Literally. It literally wants you to not stop attacking.
Okay.
It rewards you for being super aggressive.
Yeah,
Okay.
stamina wasn't the word I was looking for. What's the Sekiro system? The one where you get them off balance?
Parrying?
No, it's not
that's how you affect it, but it's not what the system
Yeah.
itself was.
Oh.
It's like once
it's kind of like viscerals.
Yeah, like once you finally filled up that bar, they were just open to a one shot.
I see.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom, you have what is I forget what they called it because when it comes to like demos like this, I don't read everything.
Oh, do you mean the morale?
No,
Your
not the morale.
fortitude?
No, not the morale. That's a completely different. So I'm talking about I'm talking about the stamina bar.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's not morale.
That's not morale. Morale's a completely different system in this game. It's so what it is that it rewards you. It's a two-sided bar. All right.
Yeah.
The more you attack, the more the bar goes to the right, and is blue. All right. When it reaches the end, you're at your like powerfulest. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Most powerful. Yeah.
All right. On the opposite end, if you keep dodging or get hit, it goes to the left, and which is red. When you hit the full amount of the red, it's like you ran out of stamina. You get stunned, and you're opened up for a huge attack.
I get it. It's just like a tug of war, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're wearing the stamina is your enemy, or vice versa. So you're trying to wear their stamina down.
Pretty much.
To open them up. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
I at least in the demo, I didn't run into like an attack that you can't. And I'm air quoting this parry. There's the circle button is like a parry-ish type move where you can if you hit it at the right amount of time or like at the right time, you kind of just like dodge to the side or whatever, like that they hit you and you just like dodge to the side or something like that.
Yeah.
That works on pretty much most attacks. I don't know about the bigger monsters that are in this game, because the ones that I ran across, I either got one hit or like they comboed me to death.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it pretty much works on most most attacks. There is an attack that they glow, like the enemy will glow red, and it's like a super attack or something like that. That is also parryable, or it's also you're able to hit the circle button. If you hit it at the right amount at the right time or whatever, you do a counter move against them. So it's kind of like that in Sekiro as well, because Sekiro has like something very similar to it.
Test of your reflexes.
Yeah, pretty much it's a test of your reflexes. Yeah.
So going back to the game wants you to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like waves and waves of enemies, or is it like you trying to break?
No,
a
it's
line?
it's like how Neo was, where like there'll be like maybe 4 or 5 enemies around a corner somewhere. There's never an overwhelming amount. I never ran into an overwhelming amount of enemies. It's anywhere between like 1 to 2 or 2 to 4 in an area.
Right, and of course because you've beaten one and your whatever the system is so high, you carry that into the other 3, and you're now fighting at an advantage.
Yeah.
So it balances out the numbers with just sheer strength, I guess, at that point.
Yeah. So it really wants you to be like super aggressive, and then they have this morale system, right? Which is it's not your soul system, because you have your soul system, all right? That is completely separate from that. Your morale is just an ever-timesing multiplier of fortitude for your character. The more amount of enemies you kill without dying. And some enemies will have all enemies have their own morale number or whatever. So like, some enemies will have like morale level 3. Some will be like morale level 5. I ran into a morale level 20, like big ass monster or whatever. Their fortitude levels, I'm pretty sure equals to pretty much their own stamina bar, and how much you can actually like kind of like stagger them a bit.
Okay.
If they're so far ahead, like above you or whatever, it's not impossible to fight them, but you're gonna have a hard time. And vice versa, like enemies can still beat you if you're above them, but you're just gonna have an easier time. Like you're gonna do way more damage if like I'm morale level 10 going up against like a morale level 5 enemy. And you lose that morale level when you die, or you'll never go under like I don't you'll never go under a certain amount, if I recall correctly. There's a way to set you to be at like a certain amount, and
I can
you'll
explain
never.
this.
Okay, you can. Good.
Okay, so
I can't remember.
there is a flaw to this. The morale system will keep going. It goes to 20, I believe, or at least that's the highest enemy I saw.
Yeah.
And you can build towards that. You can build towards that by defeating enemies. And you gain fortitude levels, I believe that's what it's called, every time you plant a flag.
Yeah.
And that increases the floor at which you go back to. So if you've planted a flag, I believe the floor is 10, it goes to 11, and so on and so forth, and you can never fall below that number.
Yeah.
So if you manage to plant a flag and you're just at 15, you'll never fall below 15.
That's that because not only was like after I played this or whatever, I'd also listened to fucking Ralph's video and he explained it as well, because obviously Ralph fucking played this game.
Now, it's interesting to know this, because what this does. I imagine a lot of people will say this is a way to make the game slightly easier and less punishing, which is definitely true. But I think what it does best is allows for exploration. Yeah. Because when you die, you will lose levels. You just won't be punished quite as hard if you've looked around the level and planted all these flags and kept your fortitude. I think it's fortitude anyway. You keep that base stat high. So, I mean, this means you don't just do what all the speedrunners are going to do, which is beeline to the boss. So, it'll be interesting, because I think I've heard several people say that Neo is a bit uninteresting when it comes to level. Not uninteresting, that's not true. But it's a little uninspired when it comes to level design. It's not their strong suit. Their strong suit is is mostly the combat. So this is a way of kind of bypassing that. If people don't find your worlds to be as attractive as other worlds, this gives them a reason to look around regardless. It's very clever, I think.
Yeah. I couldn't go into the like specifics of each like system that are in this. I may have put like 2 hours into this demo. And I suck at these types of games. But I mean, it's fun. I don't think I'll pick it up because I'll probably never complete it. But it definitely seems like the right direction from Neo. There's definitely, because my biggest gripe from Neo, how much loot fucking drops in that game. It does not drop as much in this game.
Okay.
And most of the stuff that does drop and it is like an upgrade are significant upgrades. Now, obviously, this could be just geared towards this being a demo.
Sure.
But that's the way it felt. Stuff in here was like, if it was an upgrade, it felt like a significant amount of upgrade, instead of like in Neo 2, like you picked up a thing and it said, instead of having this sword that's like 125 to 137 damage, it's 126 to 134 or 130 like 9 or something like that. I don't know. But it was fun. Like I said, step in the right direction.
But at the end of the day, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, at the end of the day, this isn't the Team Ninja game that I'm actually looking forward to. But we'll get to that later.
Sure.
The last demo and the last game I'll talk about, because I mean, obviously I played other games this week, but I'm just going to talk about the demos. I woke up this morning, Little messaged me going, go into your New Zealand account and download the Star Ocean 6 demo. And I was like, yeah, but I was like, oh fuck, I gotta work today. So I only got an hour into it. I downloaded the Star Ocean 6 demo. It'll be out like now, actually, technically. In a few hours maybe. I am pretty impressed with how well this game runs. This game runs at this part of the game runs at a very smooth 60. It is you have a choice of whether if you want to run it at frame rate or visual fidelity.
Of course. And thank goodness that is a choice nowadays.
It is an action game. So I'm gonna run it at frame rate. Loading this thing up, I was hearing the nice familiar nostalgic tones of the menu buttons and all the clicks, because they never change their fucking sound effects in these games.
It's like Dragon Quest.
Yes.
Honestly, kind of it's they almost don't change their music either. I think it's Motoi Sakuraba. I think that's who does the music for. He does the music for this. He does the music for Tales. He does the music for like a lot of shit. Star Ocean music almost never changes. It's like there's like subtle differences here and there, but like you open up a Star Ocean game and you literally hear the same music that you hear back in fucking Star Ocean 3. Maybe at higher quality.
Oh, definitely at a higher quality.
Yeah. They only allowed you to start off as Raymond because you can pick your protagonist in the beginning. You get to pick between Raymond or you get to pick between Leticia. And the story starts off different depending on each. You start off as Raymond. They've shown this the fucking beginning of this game like 12 billion times. You're on your ship, you get attacked by a Federation ship.
Enjoying the video? Remember to like and sub. Helps out the channel a bunch, and we're grateful for everyone we get.
You jettison on an escape pod and go to this underdeveloped planet. And you hop out of your pod and you meet Leticia and her royal fucking retainer and all that shit.
The royal retinue.
No. But you just threw me off because you fucking did official fucking thing and it just threw me off, man. I fucking
that was his brain going no.
No, God. So I didn't know Raymond had a brother.
Oh, okay.
You know what his brother's name is?
Please say
Antonio. His brother's name is Antonio.
Whoa.
He's Antonio Lawrence. I'm trying to wonder, like, I'm like, wow, these are some really old ass names.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's just Tony and Ray. They're good guys. They're good guys.
Tony and Ray, yeah.
It's just Tony and Ray. Don't even worry about it.
Anyway, you crash land. This is an underdeveloped planet. You meet Leticia, and they're like, "What?" They're like, "Is this a ship?" And they're like, and you're like, "How'd you know it was a ship?" And they're like, "Well, I don't know." And then your fucking communicator goes off or whatever, and they're like, "What is that? Where is this person at?" You're like, he's like, "Calm down. Can I answer this?" And I'll tell you. And she's like, "Okay." So yeah, you're she's like, Leticia's like, "Okay, well, we'll help you, and you can help me, or us, I guess, and all this stuff. We'll go look for this down jettison pod that we saw crash land while in the middle of this conversation. And we go and we open the thing up, and there's Duma, this little fucking robot thing that you're gonna have that is now gives you mechanics, in battle, which I didn't get. I only got to do one fight with, because then I had to go to work. Yeah, this game runs pretty well. It feels almost exactly like Tales of Arise. Like even so, you remember in Tales of Arise, you had the system where you had like you had the dots, all right, and each of your arts costed like a certain amount of these dots, and
Yes.
you can like grow that over the span of your battle.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like the exact same thing in Star Ocean.
I can't say I'm mad about that. It was actually a pretty good way to keep things interesting.
Yeah. This game flows really well. I'm very confused. I'm not confused. I am I can't think of the word, but I am very misunderstood on this whole item system in in this game, because you can not start menu use items in battle. You have to, one, either put them on your combo bar. You have 3 combo buttons. You have square, triangle, and circle. All right, those are your combo buttons because X is your jump. And you're able to set 3 of your attacks on like 3 attacks on each button. But you can also set an item to one of your like attack buttons as well, so you can use an item quickly in battle, or you can press the fucking touchpad on your PS5 or PS4, and whichever one you're playing this one, and it'll do the stop mode, which is exactly like how it is in fucking Final Fantasy VII, where it stops the battle and allows you to do random shit. And then you hit X to go to the item menu, and you can use item on like who you want to use the item on.
So
But
what I'm hearing is we're never putting it on a face button.
No, I actually recommend you having each one of your characters set a combo button that has an item, because the cast time of using an item so fucking long. Like it is ridiculously long.
Oh.
I was trying to
hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out. What if you just didn't get hit?
Oh, this is true. But here's the problem, all right? I'm not trying to use the item on me. I'm trying to use the item on my teammate.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, had you said something?
No, I just went
So I'm trying to use the item on my teammate, all right? And if I put it on the combo button, it only uses it on the character that I'm using on, all right? Which is why I was saying maybe set up one of your combo buttons to always have an item, so you can swap mid combat. You can swap to your character, these characters mid combat. Somebody needs to use an item, swap to their character, use that combo, and then swap back. Because I was trying to use an item on my Royal Highness's fucking royal retainer. I forget what his name is. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. And Letitia was just sitting there going, searching through my pockets. It was like 5 seconds or whatever, and then I got hit out of it because it took so fucking long to use it on that character. I was like, no. I'm just gonna set that guy specifically because Raymond wasn't having a problem, and I obviously wasn't having a problem because I was playing as Letitia. I'm just gonna set him to have an item on his bar, so I can just swap to him. Fucking do the combo for the item, and then swap back, because that's like the only fix that I can think of.
Fair enough.
Because the item's quick when you use it in the combo. You just fucking use it. So, I took up like 30 minutes of this thing. You guys talk.
Well, mine's quick because you covered most of mine, if I'm honest. So, I did play, of course, the Valkyrie Elysium demo. It was amazing, as Aqua said. It's very good. I look forward to playing more. And other than that, I have been doing a bunch of older games, honestly. So I just kind of messed around with that, waiting for Valkyrie Elysium coming out. That's me done. Oh, actually, I've been playing chess. Not to derail the conversation, but there's a bit of a controversy going on in the chess community. Oh no, cheating at the highest level. Could a grandmaster really do this? We'll find out.
What?
Hmm.
Two major tournaments spoiled because of it too.
Damn.
What have you gotten up to, Lake?
Well, I have, besides something like this, let me see. I will be playing more of what I'm about to mention, which is Fortnite later. It's now entered the 4th season, so all your levels are reset, and if you've messed about with the battle pass stuff, you get some items that are left over, which is nice, and they got new skins and whatnot to get new battle pass and stuff. There's something called Chrome Splash, which everything is chrome and you splash stuff. It's like a bloody water balloon thing, I think. And there's Reboot Rally, for people that haven't really played it that much. Yeah, so I'll be playing that later. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I mentioned Temtem. I played Temtem again. I did.
Because it's officially released now.
It's officially released now. Hooray! Yeah. So yeah, Temtem is very much like Pokemon, but like Pokemon as an MMO, and you can actually party with friends, you can actually battle with friends within a party, or you can have a dual battle against them if you wish, or random people in the world. You can trade. Fuck this plane that's flying over, and you can actually enter cutscenes and stuff as a party as well, which is nice.
It was really cool.
Yeah, there's lots more stuff that have been introduced. Of course, there's you can now have a house and decorate your house. There's lots of new emojis and stuff. Actually, there are emojis to collect. There are battle intro and outros to collect. Very much like Fortnite, you can customize your character like that as well. So that's cool. Yeah, I haven't really gotten that far. I'm just exploring, but that's nice. What else? Oh yeah, Stardew Valley.
Well, I mean, let me tell you,
that's a given.
It just sounds like you're doing prep work for the future.
Apparently, I mean, I need my my relax game. What else?
Let me tell you, there's 12 billion of
them. What else I do? A little wee bit of Monster Hunter. A little wee bit.
I was seeing you pop on and off.
Yeah, that's what I did. I think that's it. I did work today. I was actually very good. I did all my work, nearly. So I'm going to treat myself to games after.
You know, you deserve it.
Yeah. And that's it, really. I'm going to keep it short because we've got a lot to talk about.
We have so much to talk about, and a lot of what we did is going to be further expanded upon when we get there.
Yeah. All right. Little didn't give us a question, even though he stated he even made sure not to give us a question last week because we weren't going to do one last week.
For the best. Thank you, Little. You understood what we were getting into today.
Yes. Thank you.
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
Okay. So, man, I guess we'll jump into the Farmer Direct. Because there was a lot of farming stuff in this thing. I'm actually looking at my list and your list, Dalit, because I have stuff that you don't have.
Yeah, no surprise. It was hard to remember everything.
I mean, first we're gonna start off. Dude, Fire Emblem Colgate. I mean, it's a Fire Emblem game. And the character looks like he's a fucking Colgate toothpaste, man.
I can't get over it. I don't like that design. I found out who the artist is, and once you know that, everything makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I still don't like it. However, the concept of the game is neat. It feels like another anniversary style game, which,
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Everyone likes a bit of Lords in their life. And, I mean, the combat looked really nice. It didn't look like it was running on Switch, which it's a good thing. It actually looked really smooth. But for all I know, that could be misleading. Or, I mean, I was very tired. I could just be wrong.
Hey, man. Dude, I'm like thinking like fourth brain here. All right? Fucking, what if it wasn't running on the Switch and running on the new Switch?
So that's a possibility with something we'll get to in a bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a little late in the game to not
Oh,
announce anything now and have that system ready to go for the releases that are being shown.
yeah. I'm just
Yeah, but I
there's
mean,
not going to be a new
honestly,
Switch. There's not going to be a new Switch.
I can't blame you for bringing it up, though. It did feel really smooth, and Three Houses felt not that.
Yeah. They confirmed Atelier Rise of 3 because Gust and Koei Tecmo love to print money, because that's literally what Ryza is. It's a money printing machine because everybody loves thighs.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, that's understandable. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I mean, after seeing the the announcement, I was like, well, I've come to terms that I'm not going to finish one because I don't need to. All right. Even though I'm at the final boss, I'm just not gonna do it. And I was like, I looked up the gameplay for Ryza 2, and I was like, this looks a lot better. Maybe I'll pick it up and continue on with the game because the games because the third game looks a lot better. um, but that's just me in a nutshell when it comes to video games. They showed off some new Nintendo 64 titles that are going to be coming to that Switch Retro Online fucking service that they have.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 1, 2, and 3. And how they announced Mario Kart 1, 2, and 3 was very, very stilted. They were just like, Mario Kart 2, Mario Kart 3.
Oh my god.
That's
how
how they
inspiring.
that's
Such
how
hype.
that's how they announced it. I was like, why didn't they just say Mario Kart 1, 2, and 3? Like, come on, man.
Ready for some retro racing? Well, get a blast from the past when playing Mario Karts 1, 2, and 3.
Actually,
Yep.
Now
you know
available on the Nintendo Switch.
You know what? I'm actually I think I'm doing a great disservice here because I don't think it's Mario Kart. I actually think it's Mario Party. I think
Oh,
it's
it was Mario Party. That's right.
It's Mario
Yeah.
Party 1, 2, and 3. Anyway,
Prepare
they
to
announced
lose your friends in Mario
Yeah.
Parties 1, 2,
2 and
3.
3. Yeah, that's all they had to do. Pokemon Coliseum 1 and 2.
Actually amazing. Some of the
great.
best Pokemon games.
Yeah. Really.
Actually sat there and was like, might get this service because
Yeah,
Pokemon
like, actually
Coliseum
some of
is so
the
good.
best Pokemon games.
And then surprisingly enough, GoldenEye is getting a emulated version on this Nintendo 64, and it's gonna have online multiplayer.
Seriously, about fucking time.
What's
here's
really interesting about
issue,
this
yeah,
is this is the only version that will have online play, because this is not the only version. This is not the only system on which you can now get GoldenEye.
Yeah.
It is, however, to my knowledge, I know that it's certainly true of the Game Pass version. This is the only version that will have online multiplayer.
That's
So
nuts.
here is the Microsoft reason for this because
Okay.
I don't. So the Game Pass one is structurally different than this one. The
How so?
GoldenEye that so the one that we're getting on here is an emulated version. All right, it is the original GoldenEye. It's just there's no changes to it.
Okay, that's true. Fair enough.
The one for Game Pass and for Xbox and everything, that is the rare replay version that's been built from the ground up.
Ooh, okay.
And
So they couldn't emulate the online features.
Yeah, they couldn't. Just didn't put in the online feature for it.
Okay. I mean, I'm of two minds on this, right? Because on one hand, like, come on, this is gaming history. I feel like this game should have online on everything. On the other hand, this game is not known for being online. This game is literally known for sitting next to sitting next to other people and absolutely cheating and peeking at screens.
Yeah, and slapping the fuck out of them when they're fucking camping in a vent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was the weird thing. I don't understand. I mean I understand, but I feel like I should have online play no matter what, just because of the day and age that we're in. But I mean, that's whatever.
To be fair, I don't know what Rare had to go through just to get it running. So maybe it wasn't worth hassling.
Maybe. See, I'm literally going back and forth between so what is it? Fucking Miyamoto came out and said, "Hey guys, you guys like Pikmin? So here's a Pikmin on the on the mobile, and then oh, by the way, Pikmin 4 is coming out at some point in time. So
it's real."
Pikmin. No.
Yeah. Front Missions 1 and 2. We already know about Front Mission 1 and 2 coming out, but Front Mission 1 got a release date. Front Mission 2 is coming out sometime next year, and they confirmed that Front Mission 3 is coming out at some point in time in the future.
Yeah, excellent.
So that's
no
good.
notes, just good.
That's a good. They showed off a trailer to Bayonetta 3, and then later on showed off gameplay for Bayonetta 3. It's Bayonetta 3, so everybody loves Bayonetta.
Well, she's sassy and awesome, all right?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Everybody loves Bayonetta. It's like
now, Lee,
not
you
much
saw
to report
this, yes?
on there.
You saw this, yes? So back me up.
Yep.
Bayonetta's best outfit we've ever seen her in is that comfy knit top and those mom jeans. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I actually really like her sexy ones.
No, honestly, I like this.
Leaks like I am horny on main.
She could be my mummy. Look, okay.
It's Bay. I'm not gonna be mad about that. I don't know. I was like, oh my god, comfy core Bay. Oh. I thought the Twin Tails were already so much. I didn't know I needed that. Now this
is it like that child version still in? Like, she adopted her or something? I can't remember.
Oh, you mean Cereza?
Yeah.
It's complicated about Cereza because it's not her child or her adopted child, but it is her.
Huh, interesting. So confusing.
Yeah. But if you love Bayonetta 3, I mean Bayonetta 3. Oh, and they got a release date. It's like what, October 30th?
Yes. I don't know about the date itself because I won't be able to pick this one up on launch. But yeah, we have a date. It's all ready. For those of you who are worried about playing
October
this
28th.
There we go. For those of you worried about playing this next to Nana, there will be naive angel mode, so you can continue playing without having to explain things.
You won't blush. You won't be put in a position to blush.
I mean, you might still blush with the words she says, but it won't be because of what's on screen.
Yeah.
So yeah, October 28th, which is the same day as Star Ocean, the Divine Force, and right next to Harvestella and God of War. And why? I understand we went through 2 years of COVID or whatever, and so all of these games that have survived through COVID are now coming out. But oh my god, it's too much. Too much. In another game that is coming out, Various Daylife. It is a
goodness fucking gracious
new life sim game where you can just be a fucking merchant and just live your life as a fucking merchant.
Listen to me, Square. Listen. Look at me. Are you looking? Listen. I understand that names are hard, but I'm gonna need you guys to try. Octopath, whatever. You know what? Fair enough. There's 8 of them, but then Triangle Strategy, and now Various Daylight. I'm going to need something
Bravely
better.
Default.
Yeah, that's really not. I'm having feelings about your naming conventions and also about your title cards. You're not impressing me. You're not
Well,
impressing me.
It's
You
not
can do
Square.
better.
It's literally just that one fucking team. that one team just does the black background, the same white font for white colored font for the titles, and their names are Octopath Traveler, fucking Triangle Strategy, Various Day Life, Bravely Default, Bravely Second. Wait, it's all the same. It's all the same team.
I'm gonna need. I get it. It's a cute calling card. Stop.
But this is a league game.
You're artists, damn it.
This is a league game. You just get the. Honestly, they did a piss poor job explaining what this game is. The name is literally Various Day Life, and I think the game's out already. I think they literally announced and then released it.
Wait, what?
I think Various Day Life is out. Actually.
It launched today. No, Various Day Life initial release date September 19th, 2019. What?
I feel like that's wrong.
It has to be.
But it released September 13th, 2022.
Yeah, so regardless,
the game's out.
as of the recording, yeah, it's on Steam. Go look at it and see if you're about this Various Day Life.
Yeah. In the same vein, they announced Octopath Traveler 2.
Fucking damn it, here we go again.
Yeah.
Octopath is at least a brilliant game, so I can't get mad at them for that.
Yeah. So I mean, if you like the first one, you're gonna like this next one because it's...
Hey, at least they didn't call it like Octopath, the second coming triangle.
Are we getting into
Octopath
Traveler namings?
Octopath Second, yeah.
Nemurian naming, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
They showed off a new Theatrium game. Theater rhythm, whatever.
I've always just said theater rhythm because it's just
theater rhythm. Yeah.
Yep. It's easily the more speakable name.
Final bar line. It comes with a base of like 300 and something songs, and then we'll also get like an update that adds in to make it like 500 and something total songs on there.
Yeah, this game plans to like have 600 songs before midlife, I think. So
yeah,
woof.
I might pick it up because I mean I like me some Square music, and it's not just Final Fantasy. It's I think there's Nier, there's Octopath Traveler music in there. There's a bunch of different other Square games that are in there. So
it's true.
And it's a rhythm game.
If you like music or if you just like rhythm games, it seems like the for sure bet.
Yeah.
So we're getting Fatal Frame 4.
Oh man, okay. So I forgot this on my list, but one of my friends absolutely adores the Fatal Frame games and she got me into them, so like this is my horror game. Like my properly I want to be jump scared game. And honestly, frankly, I never want to be jump scared. But this one's a bit better because I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah. So Fatal Frame 4 finally coming over. Like finally.
This isn't new. This is like us finally getting it.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, like I said of the Wii U back in the day with Maiden of Stillwater, yeah, this is the system to bring it on. This will be fantastic for the motion controls and just treating it as a camera. Mm-hmm. Good idea. Just in time for Halloween.
They showed off the first DLC for Xenoblade 3.
Sure did.
The character, the fucking hero we get, who looks like some weird body horror robot.
Sure does.
Oh.
I'm confused as to who this character is and what connections this character will have with anybody else, but they showed that off. There'll be obviously a new quest line for this character, and they're bringing in challenge mode as well, so you get to do challenge mode stuff. And then they teased off the silhouette for the second DLC character, which is also a shape that I do not know. So
pretty much. Anyone who, like me, thought we were going to get a couple of familiar faces just for, for giggles, no, doesn't look that way.
No, that's what I think that's what the story DLC is for.
Very likely.
Story of Seasons, It's a Wonderful Life. This is not a new game, but is a remake of an older, I think, Harvest Moon game. It's a more farming, so that's coming out sometime soon, if I recall correctly, within the next 6 months. They showed they revealed Splatfest for Splatoon 3, or revealed what would you take to a deserted island, fun something and something else. I don't play Splatoon, so.
Neither do I, but I understand that this is a Switch mover. So
yeah,
I hope you all who definitely do like Splatoon are enjoying the hell out of it.
Another farming game called Fae Farm got announced. This was one of the games that did not interest me at all because it's farming, and two, it's farming, and I had already seen like 6 farming games before this game. So,
I remember at not E3 when we were saying, "Man, space is the name of the game." I guess.
Yeah, I know, right? It is a farming simulation game. So, man, if you guys really, it's coming out in spring 2023. If you guys really like farming games, like this next year is literally your year.
You're gonna be eating good because you're gonna be pulling shit out of the ground.
Yeah, you're gonna be eating good because you're gonna have so many vegetables. What's next? Rune Factory 3 remake. Sometime within the next year. How many farming games? This is actually a game that not a lot of people apparently like, because there was a lot of weird mechanics involved with this one apparently, and where they are hoping, the fans are hoping that they fix a lot of it. I got nothing to say about Rune Factory.
I don't play Rune Factory games, so I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just like trying to get my thoughts together. Harvestella, they showed a new trailer. Plus they said there's a demo out right after this direct is done. So I mean that's what me and D literally did. He was like it's not letting me download it. And I'm like, dude, back out of your store and go back in. He was like, oh my god, thank you. So they revealed that Resident Evil is going to be coming to Switch, like a bunch of Resident Evil games, but they're all cloud versions, so nobody really cares.
No.
Yeah, it's
just I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't trust the system to handle what needs to be done, and we have history with this whole cloud gaming on the Switch, and it didn't go over well. So it's all I'm saying is we know how this goes.
Yeah, I can't wait for people to get it and be like, "This is shit," and be like, "Well, look at Kingdom Hearts, man. No duh."
I mean, on one hand, I hope it's not. On the other hand, if you get it and you complain about it, I'm going to laugh at you.
Tales of Symphonia is getting a remaster for the Switch. Let me tell you,
I hate this.
This is not a remaster. God. This is not a remaster. We already have a remaster, and that's literally the fucking 1 and 2 versions that we have on Steam, which is just the PS2 versions that is just better. All right. Here's the shit about this game. All right. You're gonna pay this game's like $40. All right. This remaster for a Switch is like $40. For that or less, you can get Tales of Symphonia 1 and 2 for that, either that much or less, and it'll be a better product because that game runs a hell of a lot better on PC. Let me tell you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do understand that this is now coming to the Switch, which gives people who, I don't know, don't get me on PC an avenue by which to play this game. But also, this game got a lot of fanfare for just being a port.
Yeah. Why does this game get it? And where's my Abyss remaster?
So okay, on one hand, Tales of Symphonia, it's classic. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
But that game's shit.
On the other hand, absolutely, where's my Tales of the Abyss remake? Not remaster. I want full-on Final Fantasy VII remake this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Then I'll finally play it.
No, but seriously, if you Tales of Arise, Tales of Abyss, it will sell. It will do well, and I know this because I will buy all the copies.
Same. How are you going to have all the copies when I have all the copies?
Now, I'll pick all the copies up for PC. You can pick them all up for Sony, for PlayStation. It's fine.
Bruh. Nah.
Question though.
I'll probably play this on PC.
If it's a remake, same voice actors or no?
They better.
They
better.
It's fine. I would very much like to see them bring them all back, and I think they have access to all the cast. But
yeah. I think. Yeah, I don't think any of the cast is not doing anything that they wouldn't do this for. I mean, Ashley Birch isn't in the game, so she's not going to turn it down. I'm a little jaded when it comes to her, because she just refuses to do games that I have issues with consistency and going from CS 1 and 2 million to CS 3 and 4 million, a little jarring. I'm pretty sure everybody in the main cast of Abyss, either one still voice acts or, one still voice acts and probably one. I mean, I know Yuri Lowenthal's not going to turn it down.
Yuri's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He's not who I'm worried about.
Liam O'Brien's probably not going to turn it down. He'll still come in and do Dist.
Yep, Dist the Runny, Rose.
But yeah, Tales of Symphonia remaster. Who the fuck cares? Danganronpa creators making a new game called Rain Code. I'm assuming it's still probably within the same vein as Danganronpa, which is like kind of a mystery horror type game.
Mm-hmm.
It did look like it. So, and obviously you can tell it's the same guy because the guy does not change his art style at all.
Woof. It was immediately evident what studio, what creator, and everyone who was working on it. Because my first thought was, is this one of the Danganronpas that haven't come to America or something? It does look fine though. It looks like if you enjoy the Danganronpa series, you probably enjoy this one too.
And I don't know if I didn't get anything else, or if you didn't get anything else. But we're gonna skip to the last thing that was on this thing: Legend of Zelda: Tears of a Kingdom.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2, no more.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, eh?
Whoa.
So Dollop put a note here, and I wanted to mention it too because when I realized, I fucking cackled.
Of course you cackled. You're like, fuck you, English people.
So yeah, like the note is Legend of Zelda: Tears of a Kingdom. Oh, what a fucking name! Oh man.
Yeah. So the reason why they didn't stream it live in Britain was because it was very unfortunate timing. Of course, the Queen of the UK passed away. So, like, my many condolences, of course, but Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo thought it might knock a few knees, you know, so.
Yep.
I'd have still ran it.
Imagine they've probably had this name for like 3 years.
Yeah, they probably have, like, their working title, they've had a working title, probably changed it, they probably, really thought about it,
Yeah.
and then
And they're like, oh, but we were going to announce it. Oh
boy.
look.
Yeah. Now, not just that. Actually, I saw on Twitter there was a moment of, so just to clarify, the TEARS, is it tears or is it tears? I was like, no.
Is it tears or tears?
I mean,
Tears
look,
of the Kingdom.
Tears of a Kingdom would be fine if this was Dimensions, but yeah, it's not.
No.
Yeah. They showed like 5 seconds.
To be fair, they've shown they showed the exact same amount that they've shown in every other one, which is not enough. Goodness gracious!
It's Breath of the Wild, but you're in the air.
But I mean, it's a cheeky little shout out to Skyward Sword. What this is going to do is give the Legend of Zelda community months of content. Oh, I can't wait to read it all.
And the release date is May 15th. I think.
I'll be honest, I read that wrong the first time. My first thought was, what do you mean it's December 5th? What do you mean December 5th?
No. I think it's May. I'm pretty sure it's May 12th, yeah.
May 12th.
But that was a Nintendo Farmers Direct. As you can tell, there's a lot of farming games, and if that's what you really like, you are literally eating the best meal ever, because you are now spoiled for choice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip over what you have for TGS here, but like mix it up a little bit since you have like
I think it's out of order. That's fair enough.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, I do want to talk about the winter family arc for Resident Evil. Actually, surprisingly, it's a lot better than the Nintendo Direct one.
Oh yeah, the fucking
oh yeah,
the Resident Evil what is that? There's something of Rose, Shadows of Rose. That looked like it's gonna be really good.
It's a really good story. It follows Ethan's daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That looked amazing. Actually.
Yeah, and amazingly, you get a third-person mode. So if you want to play it much like the old Resident Evil games, here you go. That's great.
It's for me. They made this for me because I'm the fucking loser who just cannot play Resident Evil in first person. I don't know what it is. It becomes immediately unattractive. But a couple months ago, they announced third person. I'm like, well, this fundamentally changes nothing about the game, and suddenly I'm very interested.
Yeah, seriously. So you get third person, so you can experience it all again. This is with Ethan as well, not just his daughter.
Too right, goes all the way back to Village.
Yep. They've obviously created new animations and stuff like that. They've had to tweak it a bit because first person and third person models are slightly different.
Thank you, Biohazard crew.
Yeah. Yep. What else? There was Mercenaries, and you can play as the family members.
Yes.
Not just mercenaries. Yes, Big Mommy Steppy vampire lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hauser as well, I think, right?
Heisenberg.
Yes.
Heisenberg. Heisenberg, that's it. Heisenberg. Sorry. Yeah, so that's good. But also
I
the
am
mercenaries.
The one who knocks.
Yeah, so you feel like a challenge after you got that.
I loved Mercenaries way back in 4.
Too bad Mercenaries for 8 sucks.
Oh, that's a pity.
Bad.
Yeah, I wanted to highlight that because the Nintendo one was very disappointing.
Oh yeah, no, fucking them announcing Resident Evil for like I think the most recent Resident Evils for fucking Switch and it being cloud versions. I'm just like, come on, guys, like, come on. Japan's like the only place that has the internet structure for cloud-based.
Oh no, there's parts of Europe that are going to be fine with that.
So I'm gonna skip State of Play because we have some like mixtures of stuff here. State of Play, which happened literally right after the direct, or not literally right after, just like 6 hours after the direct. Started off with 2 bulging, hunky men beating the fuck out of each other.
Some good ass Tekken.
Good ass Tekken. Tekken 8 obviously was fucking announced back in the Evo, but they finally like showed some what looked like half gameplay, half not gameplay.
Enjoying the video? Remember to like and sub. Helps out the channel a bunch, and we're grateful for everyone we get. It's probably the story section, so it looked like it was proper gameplay, just with a bunch of cuts that we won't be getting in the final release.
Well, if they're using the in-game models and stuff for the cutscenes,
yeah, they were using.
They look fucking nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's been the talk of the community, eh? So, Tekken 7, I've heard people say it looked fine, it looked good. I've kind of actually never really been on that bandwagon. I thought Tekken 7 kind of did lag behind. It just felt like more of Tekken 6, and I didn't think Tekken 6 looked particularly great. Tekken 8 has jumped so far ahead. This is like no shot. This is Final Fantasy levels of character. They are so lovingly sculpted that they can do close-ups where when they punch, their muscles actually bulge realistically.
Yep.
Like, it is real good. And my characters aren't even there yet. I can't wait to see Anna.
I can't wait to see girls.
I mean, look, man, I play Anna. I'm not proud of this.
You're not proud of playing that.
I'm not
bitch.
proud of this. Look, I used to play Kazuya, but he requires too much. All the Mishimas require too much execution. They're fun to play, but like my thumbs hurt.
Hey, bring back Gone. Do it, you cowards. Do it.
Right back to Tekken 3. It can't be like Gon's not still being sold. He can't be. His rights can't cost that much. Yeah, do it. I would be against it. I'll tell you what, though. Akuma was fun, great, wonderful, excellent addition. I never want to see him again.
Overpowered as fuck.
I never want to see him again. Great, amazingly executed, amazing character. Fuck him.
Yeah, do not bring him back.
Holy shit.
You can bring back other Street Fighter characters because they won't have Demon Flip. And honestly, that's a big part of why he's obnoxious. So, yeah, just not him. Matter of fact, bring in Terry and bring in Ken. Especially new Ken. We'll get there, don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
You know, bring in Ken, like, Ryu. She took the kids, man. She took the kids.
Well, that's the thing. We'll get to that. Actually, yeah. There's been a development.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, Tekken 8 looks fucking good.
Oh my goodness! So
here's the unfortunate thing about Tekken.
Go on then.
Harada's old ass won't say if it's got rollback or not.
Okay, so you're right. He didn't, which is absolutely fucking obnoxious. But also, Tekken, Harada has Harada's bar, and he's spoken openly about rollback. There is a fear. There is a very real fear about Tekken being 3 again, because we still don't know what that means. Tekken is 3, but it's not feasible for them to ship with delay base of any kind, or just poorly implemented rollback. And seeing the leap forward that this is and represents for the franchise, there's no reason for it not to have been established with rollback in mind.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, look, Harada, don't make a liar of me.
Harada likes to disappoint people.
Like, no, I mean, well, here's the thing about that. That's not true. Harada's a dickhead. Don't get me wrong. Like Kamiya, they're really hard-headed and they like to do things their way.
They're rock stars.
Exactly. However, they do well by the game, and he didn't. A lot of characters that people wanted didn't make it into the base roster, and we complained, and they put them in, and a lot of you didn't play them. Lei mains. Don't get me wrong, I love Jackie Chan. I'm never playing Lei. That guy's, you want to talk about complicated, I'd rather play a Mishima 1000%.
I didn't mind Lei, really. I liked him changing between the stances.
Oh, like, and he's been there forever. Like, so there's like a lot of reasons for people just to feel Tekken's not Tekken without like the guys. Like,
yeah, I know. I feel like Tekken's not Tekken
all.
without the Tekken's not Tekken without like the cast from 1 and 2 mainly.
Yeah, but I mean, from a broader fighting game stance, I understand that. I do. It's gotta die. That sentiment has to die because, and we'll get there. I take issue with some of the cast in Street Fighter 6, but that's just me. Tekken 8 looks great. Hopefully, plays great. I can't wait to see more characters shown. I can't wait to see how they respond to the current trend with making games fun again, which I've been saying it all day. We'll get there.
Bro, just give me Tekken Bowling, man. Give me bowling back.
Tekken Ball. Give me Team Battle.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the street the fucking, what is it called?
Force. Let's go.
Yeah, give me Tekken Force, man. Yes.
Yeah.
Give me Tekken Streets of Rage. Give me Tekken Force. Just it was so sick.
Yeah, it was not bad at all.
Give me some chicken.
I am looking forward to chicken. Yeah, that's very good. Now, I'm looking forward to Yoshimitsu's armor. What's he gonna look like
this time?
Oh my god! Every fucking Tekken, I look forward to it so much.
So on one hand,
so cool.
On one hand, nothing has ever beaten 3 for me. That design is still iconic.
True.
However, I know one of them is going to be some kind of weird zombie ninja. But I am curious, like, what is that? What is that main one going to be? Because we literally just went Cthulian. He was like Alien Squidman. Where do you go from Alien Squidman? In Tekken 4, he was a Beetleman. He was a Beetleborg. He was a big, bad Beetleborg. Come on.
I want to see it. I do. I always look forward to it.
Oh, that's a good shout. That's a very good shout.
All right, because we're not a Tekken 8 podcast.
Sure, I can fix that.
I know you can.
A lot of the fighting games actually were my favorite from TGS, so
All right, Dolly. How about this? We'll just load up Tekken 7. We'll just play Tekken 7 for the rest of the podcast. I mean, I have it too. So, next at not TGS, but at State of Play, they showed off Like a Dragon Ishin, which is like a remastered version of a game that we never got.
Yeah. We play as Sakamoto Ryoma as a member of the Shinsengumi. What?
Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's not historically accurate, but you know what? It doesn't matter. We get the fucking slice and dice people up, man.
Yeah. This game has been out for a while. It was said at some point in the past that they really weren't going to bring this over because it just wasn't going to translate well. Well, where there's a will, there's a way. So look forward to that. It is now Ishin, Like a Dragon, Ryuga Gotoko.
Yeah. I guess I can like sidebar into the Ryuga Goto fucking side shit. They announced Like a Dragon 8.
They sure did.
Which is going to have the main characters are going to be Kiryu and Ichiban from
So, are you sure? Are you sure it's not going to be you and Joker?
You and Joker? No, I mean honestly,
Narukami and Joker over here.
I swear to God, if they don't give them costumes for that, I swear to God, So the PC version's going to have a mod. You know
I
that.
certainly
Of
bloody
course.
100%.
Of
Like
course.
someone literally put that on, and I was like, I hate this. They just showed the Kiryu one and said, yeah, this is Yu Narukami. Do you feel old yet? I was like, oh, that's clever. And then someone showed me the other one. I was like, oh my goodness, they could do this if they wanted to. They could make this.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yeah.
I saw someone use the Silverhead Kiryu for bloody like the lineup for Devil May Cry.
He could be there too. Devil May Cry 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness, make these crossovers happen.
Also, Yakuza in the West is officially rebranded to what it's actually named in Japan, which is Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
from now on, all Yakuza games will not be called Like a Dragon.
It's true.
Like a Dragon 8 will also still be turn-based, like a Dragon 7 was.
Yeah, they want to base the fighting system or whatever game system depending on what who the character you're playing as. So,
Which is neat.
yeah. It's how they perceive the world. That's basically what influenced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right.
And there will be a Kiryu spin-off game that takes place after 6 called what is it, Like a Dragon Gaiden or whatever, Yakuza Gaiden or something like that. So yeah. That is
Grandpa.
the most important part. Judgment and Lost Judgment are now on PC.
On PC, yeah. Huge surprise given the way that the company fought to keep them from there until now.
That's in the same universe as Like a Dragon, right?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah.
So from going from Like a Dragon 7 and on, Like a Dragon is actually going to stay the turn base. So I'm pretty sure even if you play as Kiryu, it's still going to be turn base. Because Kiryu has his own like you play as Kiryu and Ichiban or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they both have like their own separate stories as well, but like they intersect with each other. The Judgment games are going to play like how Yakuza used to play, which is the punchy action combat. So going from here on out, if they make more Judgment games, they're going to play like that, and the Like a Dragon games are going to play like play as turn based. Which is kind of weird that they say that when Like a Dragon Ishin's literally going to be a fucking action combat game. So that's nice. That was good. Going back to State of Play, though, Team Ninja showed off another game that they're making called
I knew I forgot something.
Rise of Ronin.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a open world samurai game, kind of like Ghost of Tsushima, but I'm assuming playing more like Neo or Wo Long plays. That's just way Team Ninja does. But yeah, you're playing as I don't know if you're playing as a certain person. I'm pretty sure you probably create your own character. But you're playing through feudal Japan.
It looks great.
The Ronin. They showed off some mech game called Sin Duality. This game looked weird, interesting, but weird.
Yeah, I was trying to gauge it. Is it like Nier?
Oh, you're confusing it with
Stellar
the other one.
Stellar Blade.
Oh,
Yeah.
Stellar Blade.
Sin Duality is a mech game where you.
Oh, it's the Korean one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Not much is shown, was it? It was just a trailer. And there's no release date for it. But you ride around in mechs doing mech, like there's like mech action combat. So, I mean, everybody likes mechs, don't they? Stellar Blade, which was previously named Project Eve,
correct,
got a new trailer and it got a release window of 2023. Game still that one looks like a kind of like Nier. That game, when they first showed that game, I was like, this is pretty good. Now they finally have a name for it, which I mean, I think they could have went with Project Eve, but Stellar Blade is pretty nice as well. I forget what else they showed at TGS. Because you literally have almost the same thing that I had for TGS, which the last bit was they showed off a God of War Ragnarok controller, and then they ended the show.
Imagine.
Who's supposed to control it? Was the
No, they showed off a trailer for God of War Ragnarok. This is one
the only one.
I actually watched. This game looks fucking sick.
Oh my goodness, it looks so good.
Elden Ring might have a run for its money.
Yeah. It's entirely possible. Like, this game looks real good.
I still think Elden Ring is gonna win it just because of the fucking like sweep that Elden Ring did, but this game looks really good, and dude, just seeing Atreus fucking split the sky with an arrow.
Oh yeah, he had Hateor Skull chase the moon. Like that was really like the amount of detail they're putting into this.
Yeah, so good.
So
Dude, right at the end with the fucking axe to the Mjolnir fucking fight with Thor.
Yeah, the big fight with Thor. I'll be honest. I think I'm most interested in chatting with Tyr. He had a lot to say about Kratos.
Oh yeah.
So
are you sure you want?
Gonna be interesting.
Sure you looking for a God of War? Are you trying to war with all of these? Do you want to go to war, Kratos? Do you want your son?
Sits there. Yeah, he just sits there calling him out real hard.
Whoa.
And after the first game, after like watching Kratos like have several panic attacks about the well-being of Atreus, we know that no, he doesn't want all of that. But Tyr doesn't know that. Tyr remembers God of War 1, 2, and 3 and goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't know about you, my guy." Also very important, Mimir is still here. And we knew that already, but it is important to me.
Yeah. Oh man. Fucking November, man.
God,
it's so far off, but it's also so close. But I'm also got like 4 other games in between that.
First world problems, ladies and gentlemen.
I know
we got them.
First world problem. So I think that was it for kind of the state of play. State of play didn't have too much.
It did feel like the preamble to what would come next.
Yeah. TGS, I will let you guys talk about Street Fighter 6 now.
Let's go!
You guys have been waiting.
What do you want to talk about, Lee? Let's go.
All right, let's clear up this Ken thing first, right?
Very important.
All right, so you said when they revealed Ken's like costume for Street Fighter 6 in the teasers, everyone was like, "Oh my god, what happened to Ken? Is he homeless? did it get divorced? Or, like, did she kick him out? Did she take the kids?"
To be fair, he does look homeless, and that is in keeping with Capcom older heroes at this point. Dante looked homeless too, so fair play to you.
Yeah, I mean, Ryu was also a hermit, wasn't he, at one point?
Well, no, Ryu is actually homeless. He's a vagabond. So fair enough.
Yeah, but it comes to pass that actually the lore is Ken is on the run.
Yeah. He's been set up by someone, and in order to keep his family safe, he has vamoosed, gone into hiding.
Yep.
I mean, he has become Ryu. No money, no family, just wandering, getting into fights. It's great. We saw in the trailer, which started off the show, he was the initial draw. We see him apparently working for Eagle, if anyone remembers that character, for Eagle Shipping Company. Saves Joe Schmo from getting his head caved in by a bag of cement. And yeah, he's not an NFT bro, thank goodness. Thank goodness he hasn't lost the family. Thank goodness, because genuinely, if Eliza and Mel weren't there, it would have broken my heart. Because Street Fighter 3, the game that precedes this one, ends with a big happy family and also Mel punching his dad in the bollocks. But I mean, he's a good kid. He didn't mean it. So yeah, no, that's shown off. It's really good. It's like they've turned a really sad situation into a cool action movie.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I guess you'll see the story progress when you get the game. But Oh, woo.
Ken was not our only addition to the roster now, was he?
One of my favorites. Blanca!
Oh, Jimmy, good boy. The good Brazilian boy. God, he looks like a gorilla this time round.
Hey, no, a lot of people, I've seen some thirst for him.
Look, I'm not saying you can't be a monster fucker. More power
It's
to
like,
you.
oh, he's handsome. It's like, okay.
Well, okay, hold on. No.
Yeah,
no.
I've seen it.
Now
People
I'm
are thirsting for Blanca.
You're allowed to be a monster fucker about this. You're not allowed. Really?
Twitter, you
Blanca?
can't control them. No, you can't control Twitter. Immediately I started seeing it.
Okay. You know,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. Fair enough.
Yeah, so you got Blanca. Who else? It was help me out.
Thunder and Dalsim.
Oh, Dalsim. Yeah.
And they look. Everyone looks spectacular.
And the full list was actually revealed too. The roster.
Yes. They showed They showed the tutorial. They showed the beginning of the game. But as the game begins, the opening cutscene, or I guess just the title crawl, shows possibly the whole roster.
Yeah.
So
IGN has a whole list. So if you want to,
everywhere has a whole list that got leaked.
Yeah. So the leak came out. And
it was a leak?
Oh yeah, the leak is true. The leak is completely true. All the characters are there, save for 4, I believe, who are very clearly, given the rest of that leak list is true, are probably going to be our first season of DLC. I am absolutely gutted that Rashid isn't in the main roster. But other than that, like this is a strong roster. This is huge. It's 18 characters. It's big for a Street Fighter game.
It's huge.
And
huge.
Oh my god. Like the Sumi art direction was pretty. Very nice. But oh my fucking god, whoever decided on the art direction for this, give him a fucking trophy.
So the main artist fought for this position. Like he really wanted to be on it, and he had something to say. And as you've just pointed out, he had something to say.
It was so fucking good. I love the art direction.
Diversity here is so sick. We've got a range of ethnicities, cultures, body types. I believe it's a 50-50 split for the first time ever.
It's really good. And, the aesthetic of the game too. Whew, love it.
Oh,
I
my
love
goodness.
it.
The sound, the vibes, the look. It has been a tour de force. And getting to something a bit more substantive, you're not just going to be shallow about the way the game looks and who's in it. This game is taking a page out of like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, Street Fighter V kind of stumbled at launch. It was pretty sparse in terms of content. If you weren't a competitive player, if you weren't just on grinding rank in fucking online, you weren't doing anything in that game. They did not make that mistake this time. The story mode looks insane for a fighting game. Like it looks deception levels of good. Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now. Your creative character looks amazing, and so rare to be able to say that. Though people are going to make some abominations. God. Yep. It's going to be bad. Why would you give us that brightness slider? Why would you do that? But on top of the story, which is going to be great this time, no doubt about it, your typical arcade, your typical online experience. By the way, we've gone back to character points, so it's not just if you're this good at the game and you switch characters, well, good luck. Importantly, there is a test your luck style mode. I believe they called it extreme mode. It's just for fun. How many knockdowns can you get for a win? There's a bull charging you. There's Tekken Ball mode, which is wild. Yeah, no, this is looking like a very, very complete package pre-day one, which is super nice compared to where we were this time at the launch of Street Fighter V. Now, to be fair to Street Fighter V, by the end of the game, it was doing all right, but it had already absolutely tripped, fallen, and ruined any chance of being widely received by like non-competitive gamers.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, is this game, like, this dev team have like remembered that it isn't just for competitive players. There will be people who want to play it casually at home as well, and they've made it fun. They remembered the fun. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's not strictly speaking a new team from 5, but it's the team that took over halfway through. And if you've been paying attention to 5, you know that they have been knocking it out of the park. It's weird to say that it's Street Fighter leading the pack in terms of what comes next in a fighting game that has seemingly been Arc System for the last many years.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a trendsetter. This is going to shake up the situation in fighting games a lot. And if it does well, and I cannot imagine it won't, every other game is on notice.
Mm.
So, Tekken, careful now.
Get your shit together, Harada.
But yeah, it looks beautiful. I know a lot of people are missing the old art style, the very cartoony art styles of like Alpha and before. But oh my god, am I happy to be gone from Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5's egregiously bad claymation.
You can just see the difference in Ken alone, you know, like,
bless. Oh my goodness, Ken, they did you dirty. This is them forgiving you. Or sorry, this is them trying to make it up to you. So yeah, that's Street Fighter. Oh god, it looks great. We did mention earlier, by the way, there is a closed beta that will be happening at the end of the month, or sorry, at the end of next month. It is a closed beta. That means you're going to have to log on, create a Capcom ID, and then sign up for the beta. I imagine only a few will be selected, enough to fill up the lobbies, but not everyone. And they do delineate between the individual consoles and PC, though I do believe crossplay will be available.
Good.
Yeah, no, nothing, like, genuinely, it's weird to say this about Street Fighter, but nothing but good things. Except that you left out Rashid on the base roster. What the hell? Also, I don't like that the World Warriors get into everything. Dulcim animates the best on the roster. I will not hear otherwise. But I did not want to see him again. I did not want to see E Honda again. I did not want to see Blanca again. I wanted to see new characters, or just characters that haven't been in the spotlight. Where's Sean? Where's Makoto? Where's Maki?
Oh, Makoto, I'd love for her to be.
Where's Dante?
And there's the Ken will get a costume. He's gotten a Dante costume every other time. Though Ken is no longer voiced by Ruben Langdon. It's Dave Petranga. By the way, shout outs to Dave Petranga. It's nice to hear you want him. You sound great. But yeah, Ruben Langdon didn't come back. They've switched off most of the cast. To my knowledge, only Juri and Ryu have retained their VAs. And honestly, I really wish they changed Ryu. Not Juri, though. Her voice is so unique. God bless. Everyone sounds great, though. Except for Ryu. So yeah, looking forward to more. If I get into the closed beta, you all will know about it, because I will be very happy. I believe signups are still going. It doesn't guarantee that you get in if you make the sign up, but it's worth trying. Okay, well, now I'm finished.
And more Capcom news. We got the trailer for, we got the lowdown for the next Monster Hunter update.
We did.
We got what, 3 new hunts? We got Flamin' Espinas. We got Violet Mizutsune.
Yep.
And I forget what the third one was.
It's a Chameleos variant that has beaten the Affliction.
Fucking Chameleos, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not Afflicted Chameleos. It's it's Risen.
It's Risen. Yeah.
It has beaten the Affliction.
And it's Risen.
So it's like Scorn Magnamalo. Oh no, it's like Scorn Magnamalo in the fact that it is a pre-existing Chameleos that has gotten powerful due to it being too angry to die.
Yeah, kind of. It's weird because to me it's such a weak Elder Dragon, but yeah, no, I'll take it. Not my favorite Elder Dragon
Not this
by
one. This one's
long
gonna.
shot.
It's
This
just
one's
so
gonna.
annoying.
I think this one said that it has an ability that will most definitely one hit you.
Oh, I'm not at all. I'm not at all doubting that. I'm not looking forward to this fight.
No, what
I'm gonna
panicked
do
me
it.
a bit? What panicked me a bit is like in the trailer when it disappeared. Like it used to have like this shimmer kind of outline, right?
True,
Then
true.
it was nothing. There was nothing.
Hey, keep paying attention. There's going to be a tell there somehow.
It will be, but immediately there's nothing. I was like, oh fuck.
But yeah, the question is, do you cart before or after you notice it?
Yeah.
That's the one hit.
Then they threw in some more afflicteds, and unfortunately,
Gore Magala is an afflicted. Let's fucking go.
But so is Rajang.
Let's fucking be really careful about this. He's already a dangerous mob as is.
But Gore Magala, yeah.
Let's go. Look, Gore can't hurt me. Even if it costs me, it doesn't hurt me.
I know.
Well,
you're like, hurt me, daddy.
Look at my precious diseased boy.
And if you like changing your look, you can also now do that to your weapon.
Oh my god, they finally put in layered fucking weapons.
They did.
Okay, so I saw this and I'm kicking myself now because I didn't look it up. Layered weapons aren't paid for, right?
No.
It's all free DLC.
It's all free.
Okay.
It's
not
all part of the
it's
update.
not all free. They did show
they added in some layered weapons.
Yes,
weapons that you can layer.
They did have some paid stuff. But I don't know why I was afraid that they would make layering behind a paywall.
Yeah.
But there was like this terror in me, like, did they do that? Did they?
No.
Fantastic.
Layered weapons are part of the update.
Too right. Like, honestly, I'm fine with this. Make us earn the weapon. Make us earn the right to transmog the weapon. But let us be able to do that. I love this. Finally, I can make a Mizutsune weapon that I'll actually use, if only for transmog. Like,
fucking, we've been asking. I mean, you guys have been asking for this for like since the dawn of Monster Hunter.
Since we found out that transmog was like a thing that games could do. Yes.
Yeah.
Fashion Hunter has been a thing since forever. What do you mean, Fashion Hunter? Well, sometimes stats matter less than how good you look killing a monster.
Yeah. But I know I've heard about it like since World. Everybody's like, maybe they'll give us fucking layered weapons.
I really did
scratching the neck. Scratching the neck, maybe.
Yeah. I really thought World was going to be the one to do it. So I was off by a couple of years. We got here.
They're increasing the anomaly investigation levels from I'm assuming 100 to 120. I don't know what the current cap is, but now the cap when the update comes out will be 120. So that's nice. I'm still like 30 something because I haven't touched Monster Hunter in a couple of weeks. Need to get.
I'm in the 70s. Yeah.
I want to say I need to get back into it, but there are too much shit.
We have other things we need to be doing. But make no mistake, when this drops, we will absolutely be running through that.
Are we though? It comes out the same day as Valkyrie Elysium.
I mean, look, I'm at least hunting each of the monsters once.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, that's just what it is. Maybe I don't push Afflicted very hard right now, but I'm getting my hunts in. At the end of the day, Monster Hunter is one of my favorite games, full stop.
It's an update that'll happen at midnight, so it will literally just hop in at midnight, fucking at least fight 3 monsters.
At very least, I'm going to fight all of them. I'll probably do some more like affliction grinding during the day whilst I wait for things. But yeah, absolutely.
But it does come out it comes out the same day as Valkyrie Elysium, and I'm sitting here like, I as soon as I saw that, I was like, developers. There are days that exist that aren't September 28th and September 29th and October 28th. There are completely other days.
It feels like no one wants to work with November or December right now. Everyone is trying to force it in right before the holidays, which is frankly surprising, but also kind of a pain in the ass.
Because even that Resident Evil stuff with the fucking Winter Family arc and all that shit comes out October 20th.
Oh boy.
Yep, it's jam packed. They are just.
I'm like that's my Star Ocean day.
Look, forgive Resident Evil because Halloween's around the corner at that point.
That's fair.
Right.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. I will allow that, but I do not allow Monster Hunter. There doesn't need to be an update every month, and there isn't going to be one for October. Thank God. There's gonna be one for fucking November. The next one's in November. That's what we were talking about before they even gave that release date for us.
Yeah.
We were like December. It's gonna be December. No, it's in fucking November. I think
it gives us a month break November. To catch up.
I get. Yeah, I mean, fair. Except I'm going to be playing Valkyrie Elysium and Kuro 2, and then Star Ocean 6, and then maybe if there's enough time between Star Ocean 6 and God of War, a little bit of Harvestella, and then God of War.
Rephrase.
And then
it gives me time to catch up.
And then December has fucking Crisis Core Reunion. So in a slight not surprise because fucking Konami updated their trademark for Suikoden. Suikoden 1 and 2 remasters.
Yay! We're happy about this. This is good. It's about time. It's a big important title that everyone loves. It's a world-loved IP from Konami. Everyone in the world loves it. It is easily one of its most important franchises.
Yeah, they were really going for that, weren't they?
I fucking hate them so much. Look, honestly,
I mean, it is though. It is an important IP.
Suikoden is an important IP, and it is probably liked in more than just one place in the world. But when I think of important IPs from Konami, there are 3.
Yeah.
There is Castlevania.
Yeah.
There is Silent Hill. And there is Metal Gear, of which 2 of those, Silent Hill and Metal Gear, constantly have rumors and chat about. And I've been trying so much not to get excited about anything because I know it'll just come back to haunt me. So situations like this, where Konami is vague about fan favorite things, makes me a little salty. But
hey man, I'll just make sure to invite Konami to your funeral so they can let you down one more time.
One more time, because they're gonna do it. They're gonna kill me. It's gonna be salt intake. But like honestly, all jokes aside, like Suikoden is a pretty important franchise. It has one of the bigger villains in the grander pantheon of villains, and honestly, like it's a good game. So like honestly, fantastic idea to bring it back. It's nice that it's not a patchy slot as well. Patchy slot.
Mm-hmm. I don't think did they give release dates for those? I don't think.
It
said 2023. It said 2023. It's 20. So yeah,
I couldn't see behind all the red in my eye.
I mean, yeah. Other than that, I mean, like, okay, so Wolong got a demo, and I'm pretty sure a new trailer. So Wolong was good, like I said.
There's a new One Piece game. If you are nostalgic for the older episodes, there's stuff for that for you because what the trailer shows, the characters after entering a certain island are transported to like a memory.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay. I missed the event, so I don't even know which arcs will be covered.
It'll be going through many memories. There you go.
That comes out January 13th. Called One Piece Odyssey.
Yes.
If you're into that.
Which many people will be, because it's One Piece.
Star Wars Eclipse, they revealed that it's going to be it's going to be a merge of action adventure with the fundamentals that Quantum Dreams games usually have. So take that for what you
storytelling, multi-choice, etc.
They showed off the Sega details, the supersonic boss fight for Sonic Frontiers.
Oh yeah, that was interesting actually.
Did they? I feel like I completely
They
missed
did.
this.
Well, so basically, with supersonic, you can become supersonic way more often in Frontiers. Basically, sometimes some bosses require you to be able to. So it feels like the bosses are roaming loosely, perhaps. Some of them may be, because you have to unlock the ability to become supersonic before you can defeat them.
Hey guys, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're into what you're hearing. While you're down there, remember to like the video as much as we like you. You'll be good now.
It's not just because usually, traditionally, supersonic is like a penultimate thing. Near the end of the game, after collecting all the emeralds, you become supersonic, and it's like a bonus, basically. It makes things a hell of a lot easier to do. But this time, it's almost required. Interesting.
Now it's more of a standardized battle mechanic.
Yeah.
I could go supersonic. You might say the problem's chronic. But tell me, does life exist beyond it?
And I really like the song. They showed off a song as well. Did you see the trailer? It was alright.
I didn't actually watch the trailer. No.
Oh no, listen to it. The song's pretty good. It's a bop.
I cannot because I'm recording.
Oh my God. Do it now.
we'll catch it soon because I'm also interested in this.
Yeah.
Speaking of songs, they did in the trailer for the Star Ocean, for the new trailer for Star Ocean, they actually showed off the theme song for it, which is the
game's theme, right?
Yeah, which is done by the ever so very fucking popular Japanese rock band Hyde. And it sounds fucking good. It did sound like a bop, so
let's go. Who's Hyde?
I mean, I just told you that's a popular rock band.
No, it's a joke. I just don't know them. That's all.
Okay, yeah. I'll regale you. I mean, other than that, there's not much more was shown that of note. Square had three or four different streams that were literally mainly just a normal weird Japanese talk show type stuff. High Guy was on one of them, which was weird because I only see him on fucking Falcom stuff. But yeah, it was odd.
I feel like I watched a Dragon Quest dev prepare a meal for a more senior Dragon Quest dev.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Like straight up,
That's funny.
Two drinks, a squid fried rice with ink, so you know it was all black.
Oh, okay.
It sounded great. Looks like it was delicious, but I was so confused because there was no gameplay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
Maybe it's a hint because there's crafting in Dragon Quest, the previous one and stuff. I loved it. Maybe you can cook this time.
I mean, who knows? And I know Yoshi P had his little walk in Final Fantasy 14 on one of the streams.
Yeah, there was no Final Fantasy 16, was there?
No, but Yoshi P did say.
I was so certain we would see something.
Yeah.
Even though it was just a repeated trailer.
Yeah, it was just a repeated trailer, but Yoshi P did state that in October there will be a new trailer.
Correct. Okay. So I assume we're waiting for a state of play for that.
So maybe. somebody on Twitter.
No,
was
important question. Hang on. Important question. Yeah. What the fuck was he wearing? What was the t-shirt?
Oh my goodness! I didn't even think.
I didn't look at his t-shirt. I do know that Kojima in one of his pictures with Phil Spencer was wearing a Like Horus Recoil t-shirt.
Oh,
and he somebody on Twitter was like, "Wow, now that Hideo Kojima is wearing this t-shirt, this is probably the only reason I will actually start watching this anime." That anime is literally John Wick, but anime.
Oh, cool.
And with cute anime girls.
I mean, to be fair, he recently, I believe today, praised the Edgerunners anime because he popped in and gave that a cheeky look.
My friend just messaged me saying Edgerunners is good, so I mean, it's Trigger.
Yep, so. I plan on watching it. I plan on just marathoning it in one sitting because I can't imagine it's that many episodes. I think it's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's getting people to fucking play Cyberpunk 2077.
Yes, it is. Yes.
And that's getting updates and stuff as well.
That's good. I mean, Cyberpunk 2077 is going to have his expansion at some point in time.
Yep, that's right.
Soon. So me and Dollar will have to fucking load the game back up to play it.
I mean, look, I said a lot of negative things about Cyberpunk because I went in with like preconceived notions. Because I wanted
it was an
a
okay
Cyberpunk
game.
Yeah, I wanted a Cyberpunk game. I didn't really get that, but it was close enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, now that I know better, and I'm going to go in knowing what the game actually is, I imagine I'll enjoy it. And we have to, because this is the only expansion we're getting. This is it. They're not going to do another one. They're just going to make a sequel.
Yeah. Cyberpunk 2078.
Look, it doesn't matter. I hate to say it like this. I want to get away from V. I think that's a failed experiment, and they need to start
I was attached to my character a little bit, except every ending was my character dying. So
that's my thing. It's just like just mulligan this. Start over.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna hate you for it. Give us a reason to get attached to this character because they don't just fucking die at the end. Spoilers, by the way, they die at the end.
I mean, we did a spoiler cast on it a year ago, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think the only thing we have left to talk about. So there was a massive leak the other day, and
I forgot that we were covering it here,
and not our friend leak.
It's not me.
I mean, look, we could cover.
I'm not associated in any way with what we're about to talk about.
We could cover Leak. She's lovely. She does really good art.
Yeah,
everyone loves her.
Her Twitter's in the description.
Absolutely go follow. But this leak becomes a lot less fun.
Yeah.
So much less fun.
Yeah.
This was really bad. So I don't know when you all found out about this. I've been up for the last couple of days. I've been having trouble sleeping. I've been up later than I usually am. And I found myself just kind of mindlessly doom scrolling on Twitter. And I saw GTA 6 trend. I'm like, okay, again, whatever. I wonder what this is. I'm sure it's another fake. So I clicked on it, and there were no shit like 40 different videos.
Yep.
And they looked real good. I mean, they looked like dev work, but my point is like these weren't fake, obviously, and this was very unlikely.
If this was a fake,
game.
It was a very high quality fake.
So I saw it and I immediately thought, "Oh no, it's
like
stew all over again."
The Uber hacker.
Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say the Uber hacker claimed that they did it, but recently.
Really?
The same person who hacked the Uber also claimed this, and
they have been busy.
Yeah, fuck.
And they were ransoming both 5 and 6's source code.
Yeah, which is huge. That's not great. That's
terrible.
Rockstar stated that they do not have 6's source code. Or at least the source code that this person does have is not an updated source code to what.
Oh, good.
So I'd be honest. If he had 6 source code, that would be awful. But I would be less worried. Having 5 source code strikes me as potentially problematic to people playing on the PC side of things right now, especially since we've already discovered that Take-Two is kind of iffy on their security as is. They've accidentally leaked out a bunch of people's IP addresses through GTA 5 already. Imagine what you could do if you could manipulate the lines to give instructions that maybe.
Oh, you got GTA Online and stuff as well, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
that's my worry, is that it would affect the online portion. I mean, if it just affects GTA 5, no big deal, whatever. But the moment that online gets affected, now it becomes a major security issue.
From what Rockstar's
leaking source code as for devs, it's really bad actually, because it's like it is what fundamentally is making the game run.
Yes.
So, and it's also secret. It's one of those things they want to keep to themselves.
Yep.
So it's painful. I feel so sorry for the devs, and like for the videos and images that were released as well. They looked all right, yes, but there was also, you could tell that it was still in development. There was
it's way early on.
way early along. So then that's something they don't want to show because
true.
it makes people like already. I saw like loads of fucking memes and stuff being put out based on this as well, and it kind of hurts their image. And they must be so embarrassed. I don't know what. Then yeah, as Aqua said, they released a statement. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I was saying they released a statement saying that there are not outside of the videos that have been shown, the game. They are not worried about any claims of this person having the source code for 6.5.
Yeah.
Great. We'll have to hear it.
It's a relief. It is a big relief.
I don't know if that's them poker facing, for the public at least.
Because there was basically there was like claims that the hacker was selling the code for like cheat makers and stuff like that to buy. That sucks. So if they haven't really, that's good.
Yeah, I don't want to say it, but they probably if because companies will say stuff to save face or whatever. They're obviously not gonna fucking panic tweet. Oh my god, they have the source code.
Of course.
Obviously their PR person's gonna come out and be like, we're not worried about their having source code, or if they don't have anything that. So whether I believe their PR in saying that is two different questions, but the statement that they have stated is that they are not too worried, and that that this will not hamper the development of 6, or hamper any of the ongoing games that they have, like GTA 5 Online.
Yeah, this rests 2.5 members of the community. Jeez, words, they're difficult. Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
This message would reassure like most of the community in like 2.5 different ways.
Yeah.
You have the investors who are being reassured the guys didn't get anything. Yes, a video went out. It's dev work. It'll get better before we ship it. We promise. Nothing to worry about. Keep shares up. And it's important for them to say that because their shares took a dip. People panicked when they saw this. They'll get it all back if they haven't already recouped it all. But like people see this and people panic. So there was a bit of a dip in terms of the investment there. But what are you going to do? The second group of people are the players, right? Like, look, this is an older copy. This is not what's going to ship. We're not worried. He doesn't have anything that's going to harm you either. Just be patient. We'll get back to you. Great. And obviously for, people who saw it and went, oh, is that 6? By the way, I didn't realize people were having that reaction. That's a stupid fucking reaction. What I saw...
that's a dumb reaction, yeah.
What I saw looked absolutely fantastic for dev stuff. Like, I was with that going like, that's playable. Oh my goodness, that's supremely playable right now. Like, it's got a bunch of the tracking and some incomplete portions here and there, but like what we saw, it looks great. Don't go looking for it. It's all been taken down or in the process of being taken down. Honestly, I don't even know how specific we want to get right now.
Nah. I mean, I'm not gonna link it to anybody or anything like that. I'm pretty sure that the tweets that we had were probably taken down.
Sure, but yeah. So like, be cool, guys. They got hacked.
Yeah.
A bunch of devs who've been working probably for the last 3-4 years on this got hacked, and a lot of their early work and a lot of the foundational work got shown.
Yeah.
Like, we've got nowhere to go but up. This game probably won't even be properly announced for another 1.5 years, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And to the hacker, oh boy, my guy.
Oh yeah. So the tweet that I went to, or the tweet that you tweeted out first with the GTA Lamau, All the videos on there have been DMCA'd.
Oh, too right. I mean, I don't think that Rockstar needed to confirm that those were real, but yeah, it's no surprise that they confirmed it and then decided that they all needed to go. After all, Take-Two's highly litigious. Like, even covering this is so dangerous. God forbid we were the type of people to show anything. Oh man, that's an actual legal hornet nest we wouldn't want anything, wouldn't want any part of.
Yep.
So yeah, like, everyone's you're gonna get DMCA striked. Your video's going down, and at worst, you might get a knock on the door with papers. So careful.
But that's gonna be it for news this week. This is already a 2-hour podcast, which is a lot longer than I want to go nowadays.
Yeah, there's so much to cover.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, next week we'll talk about whatever fucking happens this week. I mean, if anything does happen this week, because a lot of news just happened. So.
Oh god, please give us a break.
I mean,
oh my god. Has it been 4 years since Bowsette? Fucking hell.
Oh, please.
Sorry, I'm just looking at Twitter. It's like, fucking hell, 4 years ago? That's what happened?
Leek, do you want to hear something really weird?
What?
In about a month, I'll be able to say it's been 2 years since the PS5 came out, and most people still can't get it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep.
Chat more about that in November if that's still the case, and I suspect it will be.
They bumped it up for the price as well.
Not in America. It's absolutely crazy, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing this week.
I don't know.
Video game.
Oh, games will be played. I'll tell you what I plan to play this week next week.
yeah, true.
There's so much to cover.
I mean, I plan on finishing the Star Ocean demo, but that's about as far. I mean, none of the games that I'm looking forward to playing are going to be out before we record next week. So the week after next, we'll be able to talk about Valkyrie Elysium.
Oh, I'm genuinely looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I hope work doesn't bother me.
No, fuck your work. Tell them you need a couple days off.
No, I really like this job, actually.
What are you doing, Leek?
Well, I'm gonna be a degenerate and play Fortnite.
You're right.
What else? I'll tell you next week. My brain's not working.
Video games will be played this week.
Oh,
and we will talk about it.
100%.
Bye.
Before you go, remember to like, comment, and sub to us. Not only does it help out the channel and let us know what you're into, but it also makes you 100% cooler than everybody else. I checked with Aqua. It's definitely